A few weeks ago, I made a video ranking FNF mods with lyrics from best to worst, but lyrics mods have been coming out so much lately that people have been asking me to make a updated list. Plus, this will go ahead and give me a chance to add some of the songs that people were upset that I left out of the first video, like Angry Luigi. So we're going to be ranking these based off like their lyrics, the meaning behind them, and how clear you can actually hear them. Now, starting with the best category, we're going to go ahead and go with Corrosion, aka Corroded Isabella. Now, I know that a lot of people thought this one was too much like Twiddle Fingers, but I actually really enjoyed this one because the lyrics were well done and actually understandable. And I'm a big fan of like the solo cutscene type of deal. Second in the best category is going to be Crimson Awakening, which in all honesty surprised me with how good it was. I ranked this one so high because the lyrics actually have meaning, referring to the downfall of the Angry Bird franchise. Next in this category, we're going to go with the Silly Billy Lullaby mod. And I know a lot of people were giving this one crap because of the sprites, but the song itself was actually really good, even though the lyrics are super sad, courtesy of Community Games.
I've made you see how far you've come with me, so please just stay.
I honestly hope that we see more voice actors get into FNF and start doing songs like this, especially ones that can actually sing like this pair. Now, moving from best to the great category, the first song here is going to be Moonshit. And I know this mod was supposed to be a bit of a joke, but I think a lot of people are forgetting that this is FNF and it was never really meant to be taken that seriously in the first place. I think we've truly forgotten that the whole game was about a 19-year-old trying to get laid week after week after week. Continuing with the jokey mods, I think that I have to add the Dora mod next here. And while this first lyric part isn't great, I really enjoy Boyfriend singing Vandalize My Heart, which may or may not be the actual name of the song, but I think you guys all know what I'm referring to. With that being said, next we're going to go with a throwback, and that's going to be Hypno's Lullaby. Hypno's voice was very well done, and the lyrics were also super creepy, which kind of makes sense when you know Hypno's backstory, or even just his Pokédex entry. Next in the great category, I'm gonna put Angry Luigi, and honestly, this is one of those mods that I forgot about because it would always crash when I tried to play it. But so many of you asked for it in the last video, and luckily Catmania had it on his YouTube channel, so I was actually able to see the cutscene, and I was kind of surprised that it was good. If I could actually play the mod without it crashing, this one may have actually made it to the best category. The last song that I'm going to place in this category is going to be Fear Forever from the FNAF 3 mod. The Springtrap song actually made it into the first video, but I had forgotten about this one. And in all honesty, I simply just love the FNAF 3 mod overall, but I also love Boyfriend's voice in it as well. Now, moving on to the good category, I have to start off with the song Turn Bass. This one was just a solid song and a pleasure to listen to. The lyrics may have been nothing special and there wasn't really any awesome cutscenes or anything like that, but I don't think anyone would deny that this is just a solid song. Next, we're gonna go with Untold Loneliness, and unlike Turn Bass, this one is a bit more sad, dealing with Oswald being trapped and cursed and simply wanting to end it.
In the end, we all die. Why should I even try? Gun in hand, my life shall end. My suffering shall be no friend.
And if I'm being honest, I may have placed this one up so high because I'm being swayed a little bit by nostalgia. The last song that we're going to put in this category is going to be Boogeyman, and I've always been a huge fan of Monster's voice, so even though this mod didn't do anything groundbreaking, I thought that the lyrics were pretty good.
The line of fact and fiction's blurry to the point that you can't even tell what is real, what is false, what is anything at all. My favorite kind of living hell.
Now, moving on to the decent category, I'm going to start with Trinity. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad at this one being so low, but I didn't really love the lyrics, even though they were super disrespectful towards Boyfriend, which is funny. And I know that there's a D-side version of this one as well, but I would really just rank it about the same, so I'm not even going to put that one in here. The last song that I'm going to put in the decent category is going to be Glitch Gym, and I actually really like this one. I just wish that the voices weren't so distorted, but since it is a Pibby mod, that can't really be helped.
Give me all in the future. Give me all in the future and explode. A second ago, you were singing this song. And now, there comes the time of earth. Happily ever after.
The last category is just called Okay, and I have 2 songs to place here, or 3 songs, we'll see. The first one is going to be D-side Too Slow, and this one is the bottom not because it was bad like as a mod, but just because it didn't do much. He had one line and it didn't really hit, if we're being honest.
In the notepad, fate's all written, 'cause Pandora didn't listen. Simon Martin here with me. The screen's the last you'll ever see.
Now, in defense of the mod though, this was back when lyrics were still relatively new to the FNF community for the most part, so I'm not like gonna hold it against this mod. Next, we have Isotrope, which has the same pitfalls as Too Slow, but one thing that I will say is that I actually do feel a bit sorry for Glitchy Red and his backstory.
They count everything for me. My voice, my freedom, my legacy. And they replace me with some blue-haired kid.
Next, we have the B3 Monster remix. And I want to start off by saying that I actually love this version of Monster. He was basically a huge sweetheart and even adopted Skid and Pump in his universe. But I simply can't understand a thing that he's saying.
understand. Greetings, I hope I'm sure I know the one that's got you sore. I'm crazy, this is you, I'm not crazy, I'm not a monster.
With that being said, let me know who you would move around and if I missed any songs. Watch part 1 here, and we'll see you tomorrow with another video. Peace, peace.